Hi, how are you doing? I realise that the answer to that might not be so straightforward at this moment in time. But you know what? If you're here, if you're watching this, then chances are that you're okay. If you have a roof over your head, food in your belly, love in your heart, then that's a pretty good start. I know circumstances within the UK and around the world right now are not ideal, but there are some beautiful things happening with regards to humanity and the way we're all pulling together, and we will get through this. It's important to remember that nothing ever stays the same. And I've said this before, and I'll probably say it again, with regards to all of life actually. It's like waves of intensity can come in, but they always go out again. There's a flow, okay? So really try to remember that. And if you feel like you're on the crest of the wave in an intense part of it, just know that that wave will go out again. There will be some relief. Okay? So I wanted to come here to just give you some love, some reassurance, and see what message the fairies have for us during these challenging times. What are you doing with this extra time that we all seem to have gained? I know that there are frontline workers, people who are working on the front line, and especially all the health workers, all the carers, the people that can't stop work, and they're there, they're earth angels, they're earth fairies, they're giving love and they're treating people. And it's beautiful to know that we have these caring, loving people on our planet. And self-isolation is the perfect time to practice going within, meditation, all those quiet time things that you've been thinking of doing, wanting to do. Well, now is the time. And there is a sense of peace. I can feel it, you know, when I wake up, I can just sense this sense of peace everywhere, and it can be a little bit disconcerting because we're not used to it. It feels a bit like this at Christmas time because people stay in their homes. And in fact, I've heard that some people are treating it like Christmas, and they've put up Christmas lights to bring some cheer and happiness to their neighbours in the community. And that's so beautiful. Oh, cards flown out. See you in a mo. Okay, so we have, da-da, ask for help and come together. Well, it couldn't be any more clearer really, could it? So asking for help initially, let's look at this. Many of us probably do need help at the moment, and especially if you're feeling isolated and perhaps you're alone, perhaps you're not part of a relationship or a family and you're spending time on your own, and it can be quite frightening. So do ask for help. Most people have a telephone or the computer, social media, and I realise that amongst the older generation perhaps not everybody uses social media or computers, but most people do have a telephone, and that is your lifeline. That is how and where you can ask for help. So do call and just be receptive to receiving help, because not everyone finds it easy to accept help. And this is a time when we must accept help and we must also give help. So if you have a neighbour or you know somebody who is in need, perhaps they don't have transport, perhaps they don't have food, perhaps they're scared because of what they're hearing on the news. So reach out to them, and to keep the social distancing that we're all required to do at the moment, you can do this by washing your hands and writing a note or typing a note on a computer and popping it through somebody's door and just letting them know, put your phone number on it, and let them know that you're there if they need help, because people will need help. And this card, the fairies are telling us that even fairies need help too. Humans are needing help at this time. So reach out, ask for help, and also give help if and when it's required. Ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time to ask for angelic assistance. Okay, so the other card we've got is come together, and this is again very self-explanatory. This is a time when we are coming together for the greater good, for the highest good of all. We're coming together as individuals into communities. We're all needed in this cog of life, in the wheel of fortune, if you like. We're all needed. Everybody has something to offer. Everybody has something to give. And when we come together, the power of the many is greater than the power of the few. And during these times, coming together is the key, because we can all help to boost each other's morale. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps to get the job done. Share your skills. Look out for each other. Come together, because this is a time when communities grow strong. In times of turmoil, in times of challenges, if there's somebody that you know or somebody around you, reassure them, reach out. Although you're not allowed to actually physically reach out now, but just reach out in it from your heart. You can pray, you can send love, you can make a wish, you can do things for the greatest good of all, of the whole world, the worldwide community, because we are all in this together. There are lots of positive things going on in the world, so look for the positive. Yes, we know there's lots of negative, and there's also lots of people who are in denial about what's happening. And there are people that are the other way, and they're in fear and panic. But somewhere in the middle is the truth. And when you find that middle point, the balance place of reason, the balanced place of love, of caring and compassion, when we all come together, we can support each other and we can do this. And we don't have to be in physical contact to do this. This is one of the miracles of this modern age that we're living in. We have the blessing of the internet. We have the blessing of social media. We are so blessed. We're blessed with the scientists who are able to acknowledge what's going on and share their wisdom and their knowledge. We are amazing, magical beings, and the science becomes the alchemy. It's no longer us and them. It's us, all in this together, and everybody is doing their best to get through this. When we come together, miracles are possible. When we come together, not only are miracles possible, they're kind of inevitable. Miracles can and do happen, and I feel like we're about to witness a worldwide miracle. So send your love and blessings. You can use your magical mind to send blessings, love and strength to all those who need it, including yourself. Let's turn around the fear, let's turn around the panic, let's transmute it into love, and let's project that love out as blessings for everybody, because everybody has their own take on this. Everybody has their own thoughts and feelings, their fears. Let's turn it around and turn it into love, because love is actually at the core of everything anyway. It's just clouded by these other thoughts, feelings and emotions. And especially if you're an empath, there are many empaths in this world. Many of you are probably watching this right now. In fact, I've just written an article on being an empath for Soul and Spirit magazine for the next issue. We feel things, we feel it deeply. We feel others' issues as if they were our own. And so it's important to protect yourself. to know what is yours and what is not yours. And there are many techniques that you can use to do this. So come together and ask for help. Perfect cards for this time. I will come back again. I will do more readings for you, and you can always comment below, and I'm really happy to respond to you. And let's just reassure each other. There's so much beauty in this world. Take this time of silence. Use it creatively and use it constructively. I send you so much love, light, joy, and magical fairy blessings. Until the next time, take care.